What's up, y'all? This is Kid from Newark. I got a special topic that I want to talk about today. And what I want to talk about today deals with Thai women. Yes, I got a video that I saw. I don't know if it was YouTube or TikTok or somewhere. And it was just explaining how, the culture is. The culture here is that the kids take care of the parents. It's not the other way around, like in America. The parents take care of the kids, even when the kids are adults. It seems like kids don't take care of their parents. I mean, I'm not going to say that for everybody, but in Thailand, it's just the culture that every kid, I guess, out of respect of their parents, taking care of them, putting them through school, and doing all these things for them, like, people would assume they turn the favor. They turn it around. Like when their parents get old, and I don't mean like really, really old. I want to say 60 years old, or maybe even younger in some cases. You know, they take care of the people, and most of the Thais that's here in Pattaya come from Isan, and they live on farms. They're farmers, so their parents are farming, and they send money home, and then some of these girls that not were married or were married before, their kids stay with their parents. So, they got to send money home for the kids. They got to send home money for mama, dada. And they really are family oriented that they take care of aunts, uncles. They take care of their families. And the video was basically saying that, they don't get Social Security, which they do get a little bit, but it just depends on what kind of work you're doing. If you're working uh, on your own as an entrepreneur, it ain't no benefits in that because you're not putting into it. They're not taking out anything. It's just like, but a lot of people, like even the farmers, I don't think they pay into taxes or anything. It's not like the U.S. where everything is taxed. Here, everything is not taxed, and people are make their money however they make it, but they're not putting into any funds or Social Security. But they can get them. I think they can get a little bit. It's just not the same as here, as in America, rather. But the video was basically saying that that's the culture, and a lot of people that come here, especially men, they don't understand why women really need money. They need money so they can take care of their families. Not just their children, but mama, dada, family. The farm. You know, um, it's real. It's real here. They do send. They don't send a lot of money like a lot of be claiming, but they do take care of their family members. That's the difference between them and the U.S. Everybody does it. Everybody send money home to mama, money home to dada. You know, they take care of their families. So basically, if you get with a girl here, know know that that's gonna be a part of you. You get with her, you're gonna be taking care of the family now. You done took over. You the head chief. That's gonna be a part of your job description is taking care of the family. And they mean it. I mean, it's gonna be a part of it. I mean, I talked to some of these guys that's married here, and a lot of them is giving money to the girls every month, and then sending money to the family every month. Or either they give it all to her and she does the divvying, but it's all in the package, you know. So a lot of times they just really be thinking like, this is their culture and you're here and you're a part of it, you know. And it's understandable. I mean, it's really, uh, it's really nice that they take care. They think of their family like that. You know, unfortunately, everybody's not here and have money to give away because some of us just came here to get a better life from America, not to, you know, take on responsibility is a better word. Yeah, some of us didn't come here to take, because we still got responsibilities back home. Like me, I got a 15-year-old, you know? So, and then everything is more expensive in the U.S. Like here, you can get a kid to get a pair of sneakers for $10. You know, I don't think there are any pair of sneakers in the USA that a kid would even want that cost $10. You know, last time I think I bought some sneakers, the cheapest might have been $75. You know, and just depending on who your kid is, it just depends on the sneaker. They start talking about Michael Jordan Air Jordans, talking about over $100. So know that if you get with a girl, they're gonna want you to take care of them, especially if you're trying to get them to stop working. Because a lot of these people work 12-hour days, so they're working all day, every day, and no days off. So you want to be with the chick, you want to spend time with her, you ain't gonna want her to work. So that's what a lot of these guys do. So now they didn't took them away from their job. So now you got to take care of that, unless some kind of way you can add to them. I got a friend that he bought his wife a little restaurant. He told me he spent about $4,000 and got a little restaurant, and she make her own money. And every now and then he might throw a little 1,000 baht here and there, but for the most part, he generated her an income by buying a little restaurant for about $4,000, which was smart, you know. But it got to be the woman that wants to make the change or is already thinking like an entrepreneur or has been working in a certain field. Like his wife was working in the food industry, so she had been cooking and she understands, that you got to have food, you got to have a place, and you got to have equipment and things, to cook this food. But a lot of these little small little kitchens are outdoor kitchens, and they just set up like patio furniture and umbrellas or something like that. It's not so elegant, you know. But it's not bad. I mean, the Thai people, that's where they eat at, and that's where they really like to eat at, because those are the places where you really get the deals at. Those are the 50 baht, 40 baht plates. And Thai people don't spend, the average Thai, they go to night markets or they go to places like that because they're not spending no 100 baht and 200 baht on a plate. No. They, especially if they got big families and they feeding 5 people and they go out to the night market, they looking to probably spend 200 baht, 300 at the most for 5 people. So, yeah, you know. And the reason is just like almost like America in the sense that people here are working and working and they don't have time to cook. The people in the country are the ones that really be cooking. Like when you go to this country part of Thailand, Isan, out where the country fields, the fields are, the farming people, they cook. Because after they do their farm work or whatever, they already planning the meal, what they gonna cook, fish, or they gonna make chicken, or they gonna whatever they gonna make. They already got it in the plan, and so they cook mostly every day after they do whatever they do. That which is rice. Most of them have rice fields, and a lot of them that's what they produce is rice. But then you got other people that do fruit, but fruit is everywhere, so people just gather fruit and might be out at a night market selling fruit. But yeah, just know that that's just a part of the culture here, and it can be shocking, you know, especially when you're not from a country where that's the norm. People don't normally just take care of their family unless they got money. Rich people do. Or people that really care about their parents. But most of the time, the parents are already set. They got pensions. And the kids may just do things for them and celebrations, take them out to eat. But that's just like not the norm in America. Most people take care of themselves so that when they get to retirement age, they have enough money to survive. You know. So that's really what I wanted to touch on today because I see it every day, and I've even seen situations where these girls can't control it. They just can't take it anymore. They really feel like they want to kill themselves because they're working, or maybe that's the child that's taking care of mama. I've heard that too. You say, "Oh, my sister, this one don't do that. Nobody helps me. Nobody helps the mother. Only me. I'm the only one." You know, and I guess when you have all that pressure, it can be a little stressful. So just be understanding of it. I'm not saying you have to be a part of it, but just understand that that's what they go through. So that's why a lot of times they looking to get married, looking to get set, looking for somebody to take away that pressure, which is all over the world. Women getting married to take men to take care of their pressure. They want big houses, they want big cars, and they want it from you. But here it's just on a little smaller scale. I mean, they might not want a big house. They might just want to just be comfortable. Apartment, nice apartment, and get a little money. They might want a bike. You know, they look for things just like women all over the world look for things. But for the most part, that's why they're stressing because they got to take care of parents. I've seen a bunch of women here, stressing over money for the farm or doctor bills. Um, you know, Kids having accidents on bikes and now they're in the doctor. This is stuff that's not planned. It's not scheduled. Nobody had money for it, or the little money they did have put away now that's being drained because you got to pay for the doctor bill. Even though it's not a lot of money to go to the doctor here, but if you're dealing with, we talking about Thai money and Thai salaries. We're not talking about American money or European money or the UK money. That's different. If you got money from those countries and you so happen to get hurt or something, you can probably afford it just with a credit card. That's why I hear a lot of people say like, at least have a credit card when you come over here with $10,000 on it. Because then that way, if something does happen, you got that credit card, you can use it to pay a medical bill. Because here, it's not like you can go see a doctor for $100. I mean, and get medicine and everything with it. Or you could go, like, I've seen people break legs or something, and they don't spend about maybe $100, $200 and go to the doctor. Break a leg at home and don't have no insurance. Or, well, see, that's the difference. In America, they will take care of you, but you'll have a bill. You know, you'll have a bill for maybe $2,000, $3,000 for just like a broken leg, emergency room bill, or whatever. It might be $2,000, $3,000. But they'll take care of you, but you'll have a bill. Not unless it's something that they can send you home with, don't have to deal with, like surgeries or something. And be like, you need this or you need that, but we need to get paid, so they won't even. But if it's something like a broken leg, a broken ankle, a lot of times they'll take care of you and they'll bill you. And then it's up to you to try to get charity care, or if you have Medicaid or something that you can apply for if you're in a certain income bracket that you can be approved for those services. But that's all I really wanted to touch on, guys. I want you guys to stay tuned to the channel. Newark Kid. That's my name. I'm gonna show you some different things. I want to go to the bowling alley. I'm gonna show y'all guys some more nightlife. I know you guys want to see the ladies, but I want to talk to you guys about a lot of different things, a lot of situations that come up here in Thailand, and just the culture. That's the main and most important thing. If you realize the culture, then you kind of understand what's going on, and it's not like a culture shock. All right. So you guys subscribe to the channel, like, share, comment, and if you want to really help the channel, because I do need some more equipment, and I would like to travel and do some more things. Hit me on my Cash App, $MUH5865, or PayPal at Muhammad Capital Williams 836. And all of this stuff is in my description. It's in my bio of my channel. So see you on the next video. Peace.